All right, the pandemic has hurt dating so much that a British dating app called Hinge is actually paying users to get out of the house so people will date each other. And if you find a match, they'll give you 50 pounds to spend on a date. Now, let me make sure you understand, 50 pounds is about $70. It's not how much heavier you are that you claimed to be on your dating app. That's just so you know. And by the way, if it works out, they give you another 50 pounds to go on the second date.
Wow.
That sounds kind of like a new Joe Biden government program, doesn't it, huh? Yeah. By the way, they encourage daters to follow all the coronavirus precautions, wear masks, and keep your distance. So I don't understand how there's ever going to be a second date if you got to do that, right?
Wow.
Huh. All right, in Houston, Texas, Domino's Pizza, they're teaming up with an autonomous vehicle company to test a self-driving pizza delivery car. What about that? They looked at speeding pizza delivery drivers and asked, how can we make this even more dangerous? So here we go. You know, Keith, I think this is every man's dream come true. A self-driving car filled with pizza. What do you think?
I don't think it'll get to its destination. Wouldn't if it's coming through my neighborhood.
So far, the only drawback is that if you don't tip it, it runs over you.
Oh. Yeah. Knew it was coming.
Hey, and what goes better with pizza than a nice frosty mug of dog beer? Do you know there was such a thing? Now, it's without alcohol, of course, but last year, this is a true story, all this stuff is, believe it or not, Anheuser-Busch tested dog brew. It is a non-alcoholic beer for dogs that is made from bone broth.
Wow.
It is. It sounds like a beer that they'd make for me, you know?
Well, you know, I was in the store there. I didn't know they had these. They had fried pickle-flavored popcorn.
Yeah.
Pickle-flavored popcorn.
Has anybody had that?
No.
I'm going to pass.
No one in the audience would admit that they had ever had that, even if they had.
I couldn't believe it. Fried pickle popcorn.
Well, this dog beer sold out in 24 hours, which is kind of amazing.
Well, that might be a good combination.
Yeah, we're not sure if they sold the dog beer out to dog owners or very confused microbrew fans. We don't know. Now they're going to bring it back, Anheuser-Busch is, and they're offering $20,000 for the dog owner whose pet is chosen to be the chief taste testing officer and the brand representative for dog brew.
Well, Simon's.
I think Simon could do it, but you know what I'm thinking? I bet they end up getting a St. Bernard. What do you think? I bet that'll be it. Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, I will let all of you cat owners know if anyone is ever looking for a taste tester for non-alcoholic Chardonnay for cats, which is probably what they would want.
That's next.
Yeah, okay. Well, there was a mom who decided to permanently commemorate her 6-year-old son's drawing by getting that drawing tattooed on her arm. Thank goodness it was on her arm. But only afterward did she discover that he didn't actually draw it. The kid's friend did. She posted a photo on TikTok of her new permanent decoration. She looks thrilled, doesn't she? Huh? Yeah, pretty pumped about that.
Right thing now, yeah.
Well, you know, the only solution is now adopt the other kid. That's right. Hey, the moral of the story is that if you want to preserve your kid's drawing, that's why God gave us refrigerator magnets.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Finally, a new segment. We call it A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words. A British couple said the pandemic had been hard on their small children, so inspired by the Netflix movie Yes Day, they declared one day in which they said yes to everything their kids wanted. I thought that was Grandparents' Day is what that was about.
That's every day.
Every day. Anyway, among the things they said yes to was letting their kids do their makeup and choose their wardrobe. Here's how that worked out. And you know, after reading this, I think the big problem in America is that too many parents make every day yes day.
Oh.
There you go. Well, before you start screaming, no, we're going to stop right there. But until next time, remember, we read the news
so you don't have to.
Now, if you're seeing this, I know you've enjoyed that video. I mean, how could you not, after all? So you know what you should do? Leave a like, click on the subscribe button below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you'll always know when I have another video up for you to enjoy.